and the neighborhood kid decided to run away with our backpack. And my mother didn't appreciate that because she was trying to get to work and bring her kids with her, which was the only place she could go to make sure they were safe because she didn't have enough money for daycare. So we went with her, and she yelled at the kid, and his mother took that personally. The next week, or a week later, or 2 weeks later, I unwittingly let this woman into my home, Betty Brink. She walked up the stairs. She walked into my house, the second floor apartment that was 600 square feet, that my mother lived with me and two of my other brothers for 11 years. She took a look around. She had me show her the house, and I was 10. I didn't know. I didn't understand what was going on. And the very next afternoon, or day, or 5 minutes later, she reported the condition of my mother's home to the authorities because her son ran around with my backpack and my mom yelled at her son and then told her that her son needed to keep his hands off of my backpack. She was trying to go to work to prepare and provide for her children. 3 weeks later, while the city of Stillwater built their case, they sent the only female officer I was familiar with, who had not been my dare officer weeks before, into my home, dressed nicely with a badge at her waist. And I was the last one home. And she told us that we were going to go away. And it was not the words I was looking for that Thursday afternoon. That wasn't the feeling that I wanted in May of 1992. But it happened. And where the fuck were you? Where were you spending time talking with my mother to try and help her piece her life back together and work through her shit so she could keep her house clean? Where were you? Some of you weren't even born yet. But today, and yesterday, and for the last week, and for the entirety of this administration, you have spent all of your time complaining about these things without taking action, without doing, without connecting with these people. And if you come into my kitchen, it's not the cleanest. If you go into my dining room, there's stuff on the table. And if you ask my stepson if I'm a neat freak, oh, he'll tell you I am. Because I want him to pick up after himself. Thank you.